Thunder Bay Museum has a new exhibit which features recently donated artifacts that you can't find anywhere else. The exhibit is called Collecting History: Recent Acquisitions at the Thunder Bay Museum and is now open to the public. The new exhibit will be displayed on the third floor antechamber from May 3rd to September 11th and highlights a selection of artifacts that have come into the museum's collection over the past several years. Museum's executive director Scott Bradley explains why this new exhibit will show a side of local history we have never seen.
Museums only put about 1 to 5% of their total collection on exhibit, and often we don't get opportunities to put everything out. But it also means that sometimes really interesting things don't have an appropriate exhibit that comes up for many decades. So we thought it'd be a great opportunity to kind of highlight some of these things, show some interest, and maybe even inspire some folks who have some things that should be in a museum to think about donating them.
The museum's collection relies mostly on donations and is comprised of many artifacts and documents of all shapes and sizes that assist museum staff in interpreting the history of Thunder Bay and northwestern Ontario. And it's not just older history. As Bradley says, we need to remember that recent history can be just as important as the past.
History started about 1 second ago, and if there's something historically significant about the things that happened 1 second ago, then that's something we should be preserving, because if we don't take the steps to preserve things now, then what will happen 100 years from now? It's really up to us as a museum and other institutions like the museum to do that preservation work, and it can't wait until we think something's old enough to be worthy. It really has to be something that we think proactively about collecting.
Bradley says they are still actively looking for more local donations, and that if you or your organization are interested in donating objects, documents, media, or any other types of items to the Thunder Bay Museum, that they visit their website for more information.
So we often ask people to send us a picture, tell us why it's important, and then list the items that they're interested in donating, and then we can of course reply back with the process. So we do meet on a regular basis with our curatorial committee, our collections committee, I should say, and we go through all those pending donations and give feedback of acceptance or decline on donation offers.